This is Bishal Agrahari, and today we are going to make a portfolio website. So let us have a look at it. So this is our portfolio website which we are going to make. So as you can see, there is a Navbar navigation bar where we can access the different section of our portfolio website, and in this is the main section of our portfolio website, home section. So as you can see, here is the introduction, and there are two buttons, and rather that, let's see our different sections. So this is the about section, so where there is a profile image of the individual, and then we can see different headings, and then we can see the progress bar where we can see how much knowledge they have in proper fields. And there are two buttons where which is written download CV and then contact us. Right? After that, we'll see the services section. So here we can see in this services section there are different sections of our services, like web design, fully responsive, development, creative design, graphic design, collaboration. Here you can see different sections. So like we can see, as we see, after we hover, the background color of the icon is changing and the color is also changing. So then we have our portfolio section. So in this portfolio section we have different images categories like all, brands, designs and graphics. In the all section, the overall images are placed, and then in the brand section only branded images are placed. Design section, the designs are kept, and then in the graphic section only graphics are set. We will see how we can make it. So we can also see that after we hover, the color is changing, as well as when we click on it, it will open the image in a bigger screen. So then we have our block section where we have different blocks, block part, and then we have the contact section where there is a map and location, as well as there is an address section, address, email, phone, where we can contact, and then we have a form here, return name, email, message, and then the submission form, as well as the footer. As we can see, home section, about section, services section, portfolio section, and block section, and the last one is our contact section. So today we are going to see how we will make it. So let's start it. So at first, make a folder. So I am making a folder named like portfolio. In this folder, so let's open it with VS Code. So as you can see, we have opened it. So here let's make a file named index.html. So this is the website which we are going to make using HTML, CSS, Bootstrap, jQuery plugins, JavaScript overall. So we have make index.html. So now we are making it through Bootstrap. So let's go to the Bootstrap site. So mention here getbootstrap.com. So as you can see, the site of Bootstrap is loaded. So let's go to our doc section, and just you might know what's Bootstrap. It is a CSS framework. So let's not waste the time and go and find this and copy the starter template. So as you can see, I have copied it, and let's go to our code, and I have pasted it here. So as you can see, I have pasted it here. So I'm changing the title here. So I have written portfolio, and then we don't need h1. So let's erase it, and we don't need this extra codes as well. So let's remove this all. So let's run it with live server. So open with license. So as you can see, we have opened our portfolio site. So this is what we are gonna make. So as you can see, title is displayed here. We have kept nothing in the body section, so there is nothing here. So let's go to bootstrap site and pick a navbar from here. So let's go to component, and then we have the navbar section. So let's go scroll it down. So as you can see, here is one navbar, and so I'm just copying this one here. So we can copy where we can. So first of all, we are making navbar. So let's navbar. I wrote it navbar and then commented, and then I just put everything in between this. So I just pasted it, and let's see how it looks. So this is our section, and we can see as you can see here we have our navbar. So let's have a look at it. So this one and this one. So we are trying to make it all. So let's go and have some edited. Let's edit it. So at first we are gonna edit. So let's remove these two classes from here. So we are gonna remove these two classes from here. So as you can see, the color is changed. That navbar dash light classes we have removed, and as well as we have removed the background color that was busy light. So then let's change it here. So we don't want it to look like a template. So just I have written here logo. So as you can see, logo is been written here. Then let's make it bold. So for making bold we have to add class here. So for making bold we have to add class fw-bold. As you might go through the bootstrap site, and you will find that fw-bold is like font weight bold. And next up is we have to do, so we don't want these sections, so like this one. So pricing section we don't want, disabled section we don't want, so we can just remove these, and then so there are just two, and we will just use a bit more. So like just I'll copy and paste it. So how many section we want, we can just put it here. So there's one home section, and we will have about section. So let's change it to about. Third one will be, so then we will have services section. So it will be like about us. Third one will be services, and then fourth one will be our portfolio section. So portfolio, and fifth one will be our blog section, and one more we will have it. So and the last will be our contact section. Just we can change it to contact section. So as you can see in the background we have different sections, and then as you can see these all icons are placed this side. So we will just move it to this side. So we will give some margin. So we will give some margin to the left, and in the bootstrap we use margin for left is ms margin start. So left is being replaced in bootstrap 5. Bootstrap 4 there was left ml, we used to use ml, but in bootstrap 5 there is ms. So let's move these all lists to right side. So just we will place in this here like ul we will give here so ns dash auto. So this will bring mark start. So this will bring auto margin in the auto section. So this will bring auto margin in from the start section, from the start margin start. So okay, so let's we'll do. So as you can see, this is occupying the overall section. So because there is a class container dash fluid, you know, container dash fluid occupies the overall section, and when we use a container class, it will use some margin and padding initially to the start and end of the body. So let's change it to container. So just remove it and we can see. So like this we can see that, right? Because there is initially it takes some margin initially to the end. So after that, let's go to some custom CSS. So let's make a folder here. So CSS folder, here we will use style.css. So let's make it. So after making, just link it. We'll link it in the head section. So here is custom CSS file. So just write so link all CSS. So here we so CSS folders style.css. So it is linked. So let's go to our style.css. So here in the style.css, let's call our universal selector star selector, and then padding 0, and as well as box sizing to border box. So you might know what's box sizing to. Then we can see, so in this different the lists are in the class. So like we can see the a tag is in the class nav-link. So let's call that. So we will call that and give some padding colors. So let's call it so we'll call that nav-link class, and then define so nav-link. We will define the color. So as you can see, I will do here and the color will be changed, the properties will be changed in the backside. So we can see, so as you can see, color has been black. So others will define like font weight, I kept it to 700. So you can see those are bolds, and then font size I will keep it to 110. So after that we want as over, so color need to be changed. So just we'll copy paste that and just we'll put here over. So just we'll change the properties here. We will change the background color to black and color to white. So now we can see as we hover, so the background color will be black and the color will be white. So then after that we will do one more thing. So as you can see, these are the sharp edge rectangular section. So we will just use some bootstrap classes here. So for that we will have to give padding. So for that we will give padding, and then we will move the board edges to downward. So just we will use it here. So first of all we will use padding. So let's use it. We can use it here as well, or we can use it here as well. So if you want to give here, you can give here, or you want to give here, so you can give here as well. So let's use some bootstrap classes as well. So I will use multi-cursor property and then give some padding to all of this. So first of all, this navlink class, this one. So all the lists, just notice we are giving in the A tag. So just we will give here padding. So I gave in padding x-axis, ex means padding x-axis. So LG-4 means 24 pixel padding. So in the x-axis. After that, as we have seen, the edges are sharp. So we will use another classes of bootstrap that will be rounded. So now we can see. So these are all rounded boards. Got it? So let's call our this one logo class and make it black too. So we'll call them. So this is the class Navbar dash brand. So just copy from here, go to style.css, and then so just paste it here. So dot, paste it, and then so let's change it. So I will change font size to 1.25 rem. Then I'll make font weight. So I've already done that bold part, so I will not use it here. So I will just make it color black. So you can see it's black. So if you want to make it more bold, so you can just use font weight 800 and 900 and so 54. Similar, you can use it with only properties. So as you can see, the cursors are pointers, so we don't have to use this. So this is our navbar section. So let's go to our, so let's close it and then move to our main section. So I just closed it, navbar, and then we'll go to our main section. So for the main section, so let's start main section. So I'll just comment it and just keep everything so you can understand it. So for the main section, let's start it. So I have defined section in which I have kept a class main. So section class main, then container, then a row, then I will divide it into two. So then I will divide into columns. So I will basically I will place everything in between. So call dash lg dash 6. This means it will occupy the places of 6 columns in the larger scale. Plus lg dash 6, and here I will use a as 3, as well as I will use a small tag. Here I will place hello, I am just using Christopher. Hello, I am okay, Christopher. Just use it. So you can see here it is hello, I am Christopher. It's written here. So after this small, so we will place this outside this. So just Ctrl X, I'll place it. Notice after the small tag. So just I don't want it this much, so this is one font size bigger. And then I don't want it in the same line, so after the small tag I will use br tag. So just use br tag, so br, so you can see that, just push here. So after that we will use a x6 tag where we will place like we will place the section, and so I make it like web designer, so let's get it like this, simple. And similarly with all these I'll use two buttons, as you have seen here. As you can see here, there are two buttons, so we'll use the same thing. So let's do it. So I'll define, so input, so type will be button, so button input column button. So as you will press it, you will see like this. So this is the pictures of VS Code. So my work, so you can see a button is here. And similarly let's do it. So just copy it again, and then I will use second section, like it will be higher. So second section will be higher. You can see there are two buttons. So let's go to our as you can see, everything we have entered is basically at the top, so we don't want it here. You can see it's in the middle, so let's give it some paddings. So let's go to our code and give it some padding. So I have given here padding y-axis py-5. Padding y-axis 5 means 48 pixel. So py-5. Similarly I will place in container as well, py-5. Similarly I will give it to row as well, padding dash 5, padding y-axis 5. Similarly I will give it to column 6 as well, so py-5. So as you can see, it's in the middle. Similarly let's go to our style section and then put a background image in our main section. So I've defined here main section, so dot main, let's see, we have put here classes main, so we are calling this so main. So I will put the background image here, so just use background property URL. So now I need to have a image, so for that, so as you can see, I have in the images folder, I have created an image folder where I have kept all the images which are required in this site, so you can download from anywhere. So just we are using this profile.image, like this one. So we are using this one in our main. So let's place it here. So double dot slash images, and our image is profile image. So let's go to profile cpc. So as you can see, the image is being placed. So but it's not covering overall section, so let's define another property. So background size will be, so background size will be cover, and height will be 100 vh, report height, width will be 100%. As you can see, it has covered our section. So then let's call dot main h3. So h3 means whatever we have placed in here. So h3, this one is hello I am Christopher section. So hello s3. So just to define font size, I placed 4 rem. So it's like this big, and font weight is 700. So let's make it. So similarly, we will call the dot main at 6, and we will define. So at 6 means whatever we have placed in at 6. So let's see what we have placed. So at 6 we have placed web designer. So this web designer is kept here. So web design. So at 6. So one size it will be 1.4 mm. And then so you can see font size is here. So and then we'll use a border bottom. So border dash bottom, as you can see there is a line here. So this is the border bottom. So let's tip it. So I have kept 3 pixels solid. So just a color I will place it. So like azimuth I will RGB color. So RGB I will define. So like 233, 20, 109. You can see it's color chart. So this one, this color chart. Similarly, as you can see, it is covering the overall section. So I don't want it to cover that section. So I'll just define the width. So let's try for 20%. So it's good. Then we need to design the 2 buttons, as well as we need to give some padding as well. So let's design our 2 buttons. So we can design that from our bootstrap classes. So let's use it. So at 6, so we can give it some padding to top. So I have defined a class, and I define pd dash and give it. So you can see as it's done. So then we can define this too. Okay. So class I will use a btn, and then btn dash I will use it danger. You can see this is like this. So btn dash danger. Similarly, to make large buttons, so I will use btn dash lg. So it will be like this. Similarly, we can use the classes here as well. So class I will use btn, and then btn dash outline. Outline dash danger, btn outline danger, and similarly I have to make it big as well. So I will btn dash lg. So you can use one more thing. So I can give it padding y-axis. So it will padding top. So I have to give it some margin at the bottom. So I can use here margin. So like I can give margin bottom. I have pressed 4. So it will push it. So let's make it 5. So see, it's good. Good to go. So then we can see we can't properly read here in this. So we'll define text classes. So text white. So it will just white it. Like this. So what we can do is first we can change it like this. So I can just hold it. So that I will just hold. Let's see. So like this. So it's good. Very good. So as you can see, our home section is done. So similarly, we can make this. So you can see that this is not fixed, our navbar is not fixed, so we can use a class and fix it here. So just open the navbar and use a class here, fixed dash top, just fix it. So just a second, so wait a second. So as you can see, as I have entered the class fixed top, nothing is there, so but so everything is hidden. So like we can see there are the sections, but there is no background. So we'll just use a class like bg dash light. So bg dash light, so now you can see, so just in order to see if it's working or not, so just I will use some anything here, so like anything I will test it here, and then as you can see our navbar is fixed here. So so this is our main section, home section. So in the next tutorial we will see the about us section, services section, and other different sections of our website. Thank you.